Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS news for Friday, January 3. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, is officially reporting growth for the third quarter of 2019. From July to September, there was economic growth of 0.6% over the corresponding period of 2018. Statin says this outturn is 0.3% higher than the Planning Institute of Jamaica's estimate for the period, which was announced in November. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke points out that the figure represents the 19th consecutive quarter of economic growth for Jamaica. This is the longest unbroken stretch dating back to 1997, when quarterly measurements commenced, surpassing the previous period of 9 consecutive quarters. In a statement on Thursday, Statin said the increase for the September 2019 quarter resulted from 1.2% growth in the services industries. This was achieved despite a 1% contraction in the goods-producing industries, which saw all sectors declining except manufacturing, which grew by 4.9%. It was balanced by growth in all 8 service industry sectors, with finance and insurance going up 3.4% and hotels and restaurants 2.5%. Still, the Statistical Institute says the 2019 third quarter outturn was 0.1% lower than the previous April to June period. This was due to a 0.4% fall in the goods-producing industries, despite a 0.1% increase in the services industries. In reaction to the news, the finance minister says the fact that the economy still expanded overall, despite a decline of nearly 18% in the critical alumina sector, is a credit to the improving economic resilience of the Jamaican economy. It is anticipated that for the upcoming 2020-2021 fiscal year, economic growth will return to the levels recorded prior to the JIS Alpart closure. Minister Clarke says the projection is for growth above 1%. He says government will continue to use all levers at its disposal to elevate growth levels beyond this across the medium term. In the meantime, the Bank of Jamaica BOJ is reporting that $2.9 billion in net currency was distributed into circulation locally during the last 5 working days of 2019. The net currency was issued between December 23 and 31. In a statement released yesterday, the BOJ said this outturn for the week contributed to an overall $18.9 billion for December. This represented a 14.5% growth in the currency stock for the month, which was consistent with expenditure associated with the festive Christmas season. As at December 31, an overall stock of $148.9 billion was issued for the year. This represents an annual increase of 11.5% when compared to the corresponding period in 2018. According to the BOJ, when the estimated change in consumer prices is taken into account, the real annual growth in currency at the end of December 2019 is 5.6%. This is compared to 17.5% for the corresponding period in 2018. The central bank says it anticipates that the majority of the currency in circulation during December will be redeemed during January. In other news, the Ministry of Health and Wellness is reassuring the public that Jamaica remains eradicated of locally transmitted malaria. That milestone was achieved in 2012, and for almost 8 years, Jamaica has been reinstated on the official register of areas where malaria eradication was achieved. The ministry's statement comes against the background of recent reports of malaria cases in the country. Since 2012, Jamaica's health system has detected only imported cases of the mosquito-borne disease, which is caused by the malaria parasite that is transmitted to humans by the infected bite of a female Anopheles mosquito. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.